Chapter 3. The Clear Mirror of the Mind. I voice. The mind is the primary crucible in which clarity is forged. Psychologically, mental clarity is an active and potent state where your mind feels sharp and your focus is undivided. It boosts our confidence, contributes to happiness, and allows us to navigate life with greater ease. Its absence, brain fog, manifests as difficulty concentrating, forgetfulness, and mental sluggishness. The connection between mental clarity and spiritual well-being is deep. Practices like meditation quiet the incessant internal chatter, allowing our inner light to shine. A clear mind is both a prerequisite for, and an outcome of, deeper spiritual awakening. It is the still pond that can accurately reflect the moon. The state of our mind directly influences the reality we experience. Clear thoughts are the potent building blocks of a consciously chosen reality. This is amplified by the law of belief. Whatever we believe with strong feelings becomes our reality. Clarity allows us to first identify our beliefs, bringing them into the light. With clarity, we can discern which beliefs serve our highest good, and consciously cultivate those that are empowering and aligned with the life we wish to create. Monologue tone. Consider your mind for a moment as a sacred garden. Every thought you entertain is a seed you plant. Every belief you cherish is a flower, or a weed you cultivate. The law of clarity invites us to become conscious gardeners of our minds, to pull out the weeds of negative thinking with gentle awareness, and to plant, with deliberate intention, thoughts that are clear, positive, and life-affirming. Tending this garden is an act of profound self-love. Narrator tone. In the mist-shrouded mountains of ancient Nippon, a young monk named Kato was tasked with deciphering the legendary Whispering Scroll. He spent countless hours in intellectual analysis, yet the more he strove to solve its riddles, the deeper his confusion became. An elderly nun, Ama Yasuko, guided him not to more complex philosophies, but to simple, mindful practices. Silent meditation, the tea ceremony, tending the rock garden. As Kaito's restless mind began to quiet, he returned to the scroll. He gazed at a baffling verse. The mountain does not move, yet it travels through the seasons. Where is the truth that is both still and in motion? This time, no intellectual wrestling ensued. In the quietude of his own being, a luminous understanding bloomed. The riddle was not a problem to be solved, but a pointer towards a state of being. The whispers of the scroll were the subtle intuitive voice of his own inner wisdom, a voice that could only be heard in the stillness of a clear and uncluttered mind. Chapter 4. The Compass of Purpose. Within the human spirit lies an innate desire not only for understanding but also for meaning. We are seekers by nature, often looking for a guiding star, a true north, that can orient our lives and imbue our actions with significance. This is the realm of purpose. Clarity of purpose can be understood as a lucid awareness of one's core values, overarching goals, and the fundamental objectives that give direction to one's life. It is the answer to the question, why do you want what you want? This why is the invisible thread that connects our aspirations to our vitality and happiness. When we lack clarity about our personal purpose, an internal identity crisis can ensue, leading to feelings of stagnation, anxiety, or a life lived without genuine fulfillment. The path to finding purpose is an active, courageous process of self-discovery and deliberate choice. It is about becoming the clear-eyed leader of our own lives. The ancient injunction, know thyself, remains a cornerstone of wisdom, and it is the absolute bedrock upon which clarity of purpose is built. It means delving into our thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, strengths, and weaknesses. Purpose, then, is not an external mandate imposed upon us, but an authentic expression of who we are at our deepest level. One of the most beautiful consequences of achieving clarity of purpose is the awakening of intrinsic motivation. When our why is clear and compelling, it ignites a fire within, a passion that fuels our efforts from the inside out. This intrinsic drive is far more sustainable and nourishing than any external incentive. Monologue tone. There is a quiet joy, a profound and steady sense of rightness that permeates the life of one who walks in alignment with their purpose. It is like a ship that has found its rudder and its true north, gliding through the waters of existence with grace and direction. This joy is the deep, abiding contentment that comes from knowing your life has meaning. Do not imagine purpose as some grand, elusive treasure hidden on a distant peak. Purpose can be as simple and profound as the dedicated care of a loved one, the passionate pursuit of an art form, or the quiet cultivation of kindness in every interaction. It is not about the scale of the endeavor, but the clarity of the intention. The poet Mary Oliver, in her luminous poem The Summer Day, poses a question that echoes in the soul. Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? This is not a question to be answered with anxiety, but with a spirit of curious exploration. The journey of discovering your purpose is, in itself, a precious part of that wild life.